Chesterfield Candidates Forum, presented by the Chesterfield Business Council and our co-sponsor, the Chesterfield County Council of PTA TSAs. We're pleased to provide this opportunity to all of you. This evening we are joined by Chesterfield County Planning Commission Chair, Bill Brown, the Democratic candidate for the District 27 delegate seat. This special election is necessary to replace Sam Nixon, Information Technology Agency. Dr. Roxanne Robinson, the Republican candidate, is unable to join us this evening. We are pleased to provide this opportunity for the citizens to engage Mr. Brown and welcome him to tonight's event. I'm Bill Gervin, your moderator. Our timekeeper this evening is Dana Geisler of the Greater Richmond Chamber. Thank you all again for joining us this evening. Tonight we want to get to know the candidate and engage him in tackling pressing issues and hear the details of his plans for our county and our district. Mr. Brown will have the opportunity to answer questions prepared in advance by a team whose members came from the Chesterfield Business Council and the PTA-PTSA. Tonight's event will be done in two segments. The first half will be devoted to questions that have been prepared in advance by the team. The second half will be questions gathered from the audience. We have people circulating through the audience. No, we don't have to circulate. People in the audience with index cards for you to write your question. Cliff has got some, John has got some. So if you think of something, just raise your hand and we'll try to collect these. We will collect these. Please make your questions short. Be sure that the handwriting is legible, please. And turn your question into one of those people handing out the cards. We will answer as many questions as we can from the audience. We will begin by having Mr. Brown make an opening statement lasting up to 4 minutes. After the opening statement, I will ask the prepared questions, and Mr. Brown will have approximately 2 minutes to respond. Our timekeeper will hold up a sign for Mr. Brown indicating 15 seconds to go, and then a stop at the end of the 2-minute time. At the end of the prepared questions, we'll ask Mr. Brown the questions from the audience. Following the questions from the audience, Mr. Brown will have the opportunity to make his closing statement. Mr. Brown, welcome.
Thank you.
And please feel free to open for us.
Thank you. My thanks to the PTA-PSA and to the Chesterfield Business Council for hosting this event and for attempting to allow the public to have the opportunity to meet both of the candidates for the 27th House District. I am troubled by my opponent's decision to avoid participating in this forum because it will be the only opportunity before the election on June 15th for the public to see us in action together and to see our reactions to the sorts of issues that whichever one of us is elected will have to deal with in the House of Delegates. It makes me wonder, frankly it does make me wonder what she's hiding. Why is facing the public so challenging for her? I'm a certified public accountant. I'm licensed both in Virginia and North Carolina, my previous home, but I lived in Chesterfield County for the last 26 years. I've been involved in community service of one form or another for all of those years, through my church, as the treasurer. I'm a CPA, I always get to be the treasurer. As the treasurer of several not-for-profit organizations, and as a coordinator in Farmville, Virginia for 22 years of a volunteer income tax assistance site that provides tax season tax preparation assistance to low-income individuals. Currently, as our moderator indicated, I serve as chair of the Chesterfield County Planning Commission, and my experience on the commission has confirmed something I already knew to be the case. People want to know that they've been listened to and that their concerns have been at least considered, if not addressed. I have worked to make the Chesterfield County. Decisions that protect the environment, resolve conflicting claims of property rights, and improve the quality of life across the county. I accomplish this by listening to all sides, by gathering all relevant information, and by ensuring that everyone else has access to all the information as well, by considering all the alternatives, and by having frank, open, give-and-take discussions with all the parties with a stake in the outcome. In particular, I listen to the citizens. And right now, I'm ready to listen to the questions that are going to be posed tonight and ready to give as complete, open, honest answers as I can. Thank you again.
Thank you. All representatives bring their expertise to the General Assembly and the seat. What is your unique experience that you would bring?
I think first and foremost is the time I've spent on the Chesterfield Planning Commission. That has presented me an opportunity to see one aspect of the political process up close and personal, but that is an aspect that invariably involves issues that have competing interests. Parties have competing interests, competing concerns, and those competing, conflicting concerns have to be resolved. Sometimes both sides come away fairly content with the outcome. Sometimes one side comes away significantly disappointed by the outcome. But in all of those cases, I have reinforced what I already knew, that you have to listen to people, you have to I have to, and I generally succeed, keep my emotions under control, keep my frustrations to myself, and come up with what appears to be the best solution. Generally, the best solutions have come about when the two parties or the two groups on different sides, for example, of a zoning case, work with each other to arrive at a mutually acceptable solution. Almost invariably when they do that, the staff and the entire planning commission is easy to bring on board. So listening, being responsive to questions, and moving on from there is what my experience has shown me is the best way to arrive at decisions.
Thank you, sir. If elected, which committees do you wish to serve on and why?
Even though Virginia's tax structure is pretty much linked to the federal income tax, I believe my experience as a tax professor and CPA would make me valuable on the committee responsible for writing Virginia's tax law. So that's one. Although I don't publicize it as much, I have also earned an AICPA, American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, designation of Certified Information Technology Professional. So I would be quite pleased if I replaced former Delegate Nixon on the Information Technology Committee. Other than that, I have no real preferences.
Thank you, sir. Regarding budget and the state revenue, under what circumstances are you willing to consider an increase in taxes or fees?
When the circumstances indicate that that is the alternative that will achieve the greatest net benefit to the Commonwealth. Taxes are a cost. Administering tax structure is a cost. Complying with needlessly complex tax structures are a cost on taxpayers, in addition to the dollars they have to pay in taxes. So, yes, in my opinion, tax increase is not off the table, but it's not automatically the solution